Jesus Christ. Did you see that when I was on? That was, I don't know what happened there.
Jesus, they were very quiet. Very quiet.
Jesus. They were very loud.
Don't know what went wrong there, man.
Disaster, like. It's like walking into a nightclub.
Is that what it was? You were too chatty.
Nice. It's like to shut the fuck up for a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just wouldn't shut up.
Listen, I knew it was going to be a downer tonight. Driving on the way to the gig, looked up, it's full moon. You can't gig on a full moon. Everyone's crazy.
Because it should be. It's a full moon. So they were mental because it was a full moon. Of course, it was a full moon. They always go crazy. Ceilings are too high. You saw the laughs just go up.
Yeah. I don't know what went wrong. Jesus, it was really bad. You know? There were people staring at me. Fuck it anyway.
We're 90% water. The moon affects the water. I'm amazed I can actually walk onto the stage. So I died in my house.
It's just ceilings are way too low.
I blame the audience, like I did tonight, last night, 5 nights this week, and the last 25 years.
Fucking microphone.
The mic was terrible.
It was the mic.
It was a fucking mic.
I think it was on.
Everyone there was under 25, which is never good.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Just a bit.
Oh my god. That was the worst I have ever had. Like, I've had some bad deaths, but like, they must hate women. That crowd. They must just. Yeah. That must be it because, you know, like I was the only female on the bill, and that must be the reason. You know, they they're all little boys in their little boys club, and they just want to see boys on stage, and they don't.
Yeah.
You know, they just have this thing that, you know, women.
Anything with knockers.
They were so judgmental. I think it was just because I think my top is a bit too see-through, and they're both not the same size, so they just kept looking at the biggest one.
Yeah.
And they weren't listening to the gold dust I have.
Yeah.
So they were they're mostly lesbians, and then
they're not
really
the same
mad.
size, true?
Yeah.
No.
This one has the safety pin in it because to bring it up.
See, you know what? That happens every time. Every time. You know what? When the tides are out, it's always like that. You know what? I can tell. I can tell when the tides are in.
It wasn't my demographic, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, you learn that.
Yeah.
That's not open.
The shape of the room, like.
Oh,
yeah. L-U shape. It's impossible to do that, like.
Yeah. What? I mean, what's...
Mike's, there's this kind of. When you got like a bad sound tech, they just kind of ram up the gain, and it's like.
Gain.
Gain.
Yeah, that's what it's always.
Yeah, definitely gain.
That's a nightmare, but like the fucking MC just fucked us, like.
Yeah, and the shape of the room. So
for me, it's 28 to 55.
Yeah.
Bald.
Yeah.
Women.
Yeah.
Lesbians.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not sure if the PA was up to snuff.
It's just hard, but some gigs, if they're really important and the tide's out, I go, no, I'm not doing it.
Paul.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm grand, yeah. No. I think I know why it didn't work, because, like, for my stuff, you kind of have to be looking up to the right, and most of the audience were looking down to the left, you know, and it's just, that was completely wrong for my material, you know. And there was a lot of couples here, and, you know, you need to be kind of, they were just into each other, you know, they weren't really interested in me, like, you need to be single, and
I'll leave you on your own.
yeah. They were small as well, some of them, you know, you need kind of average height to get them. You know, my stuff's kind of for average people. Need to be kind of, they were just into each other, you know, they weren't.
Then there was the Champions League football. I think that always makes it difficult because there wasn't any Champions League football on.
Yeah, I ate too much food. I shouldn't eat before a gig, and I ate too close to gig time. And that's it.
What about a light snack?
No, I had like a big curry.
Fucking great gig. It would be great if they had a sound guy that could work a fucking microphone, because that would really help to talk to people at the back of the room.
Children, if I've been with the children all day, I was tired.
Yeah.
Sat my strength.
Kids, eh?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Probably shouldn't have wanged. That's one. No.
And also we were near a body of water, and I think whenever you do a gig near a river, the bigger the river, the worse it is.
You can't put on a gig if you're going to use a mic like that.
I don't really know what happened there. Like, you know, I think it's too much Irish stuff. Like, you know, too much Irish. Yeah, I put too much of Irish material in there. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was definitely the mic.
Yes, I don't think they could understand the old accent. Sure. Yes. Everybody laughs at my stuff.
Like, the mic was really bad.
Fucking ridiculous and fucking tinsel all over the stage. What do they let these Christmas parties in for? I mean, no wonder I kept slipping over. It's just fucking ridiculous. What's the matter with this gig?
I think what it was, it's June and it's still light and it has to be dark for them to laugh. Always get a better laugh in October, November.
Yeah,
not June.
they are better.
Yes, bloody solstice.
Fucking rotation of the earth, huh?
But the guy before me did 17 minutes. He was supposed to do 60. That extra minute.
That minute, yeah.
You know, that was mine. It was my minute. And then, you know.
It makes all the difference.
It makes all the difference at 60 seconds.
Yeah. Bad. And it's a cheap mic. The stage is too low.
They should have the stage to do their end.
There's no fucking stage. And you just can't put on a gig with a mic like that. You couldn't hear.
They didn't mention Father Ted, and I was nearly in that.
It's too near the airport. And just like you just get to a punchline and a plane lands more or less in front of you.
They've changed the ceiling tiles. That's what they've done. They used to have these lovely tiles, these beautiful tiles.
And with a mic, if they can't hear you, they're not going to laugh.
I ate a lot of cashew nuts before going on, and my mouth, I couldn't.
And it used to bounce the laughter back and you're going great. Now it absorbs all the laughter, you can't hear any of it.
If you eat too many of the cashew nuts, it just kind of all seizes up. It's like, I'm so...
Fuck me, right? Never ever do a gig to a scuba diving group again, right? Fucking... The reason they're scuba divers is they are so socially fucking awkward that they've clearly never spoken to another human being. One claimed to be a pimp, one claimed his job was a heckler, and then they talk the whole way through the fucking thing until the man in the Primark shirt then goes and stands in the bar and orders American beer fucking loudly. I'm never working for scuba divers again.
Søren også.
ये शराबी पागल लोग सुनते नहीं हैं.
Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking terrible, man. Gay audience. I'm telling you, gay audience. They don't like their own. Don't like their own.
Yeah.
Gay audience. You know, because I'm doing all my gay bits, and they know. They've already. It's better for a straight audience.
Fucking faggots.
You know. Yeah, I know.
Gutted. They just weren't. They just weren't laughing.
Somebody coughed when I was setting up a gag.
I mean, every other act they were laughing. They just weren't a very laughy audience for my material.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that maybe next time.
Yeah, not laughing.
You know, it's definitely me. I mean, there
you go. You're laughing for everyone else.
Yeah, just not me.
You couldn't hear me properly.
Pissed off. I am pissed off, mate. That was one of the worst I've done, right? Worst gigs I've done, and the only conclusion I can come to is that I went on too late. It's after 11, all right? And if I get on before 11, I don't bomb. I nail it all the time. I fly. Seriously, ask anyone. Ask my mum, my friends, people that have seen me before 11, they'll tell you. I'm amazing. They put me on, all right, fair enough. The show started at 11, but that's not my fault. I thought I'd try it, okay? But I bombed because of the fucking time. So it's not my fault, man. You know what I mean? It's not my fault. I'm done, okay? So if you were at that gig, it's after 11. If they'd have brought me on at 5:02, I'd have nailed it, okay? Sitcom next week. Now I'm out. Yeah.
The problem was there, that guy doesn't know how to MC.
I went totally Eddie Izzard there. They didn't get any of it.
This lights are way too bright. Jesus.
I can't believe you made me follow a stripper. That's a disaster. Comedian can never follow a stripper.
I don't know, the comedy crowd, you know.
Yeah. Who set up this place?
Why does everything have to be funny?
I mean, is there a dimmer switch in this place?
English is my second language, technically.
Yeah.
It's just I don't speak Irish, so. But it would have gone better to.
And they have to hear you properly, and if there's feedback and it's just not right, it just doesn't work.
What is this obsession with funny? Funny. We want to laugh, here's our money. Fuck you.
Okay, but I mean, you can't put on a gig with a mic like that. The mic is...
I don't know, I just think I was too intelligent for him.
It was a shit gig.
Well, probably it was a shit gig because when I was at the gym today, they were playing pop music videos on the video screen above it. It really affects me. I really can't keep concentrated on there.
Yeah.
So it probably wasn't the fact that because I'm hilarious. So it must be someone else's fault. One Direction must be there.
Could have been, hang on, this might have been the, it might have been that packing joke I did. I need to get a flip chart or something. You know those Dimitri Martin flip charts?